Hi everyone, this is Arcadius and welcome back to Naval. Today we'll be reviewing the second world mission 1-2, and today I thought we might use Omaha. So I did use a Kozurihu in yesterday's video. Not quite sure if I'm ever pronouncing that right, so I apologize if that's true. Anyways, we did use her. We found out that she's a really good ship for that, since she has the hydro and really fast shells. But we're gonna mix it up each mission and see if we can use a different nationality for each game. So we're gonna choose Americans this time, and we're gonna try it with Omaha. So rapid firing guns, we even have some torpedoes, and a seaplane for scouting if need be. Our main weaknesses are going to be, well, health and armor, but that is to be expected. Now, this second world mission is going to be up against 9 Japanese destroyers. So the first mission was 4, and now we have 9. So it's going to be Vila Vera, and let's hop right in. So we have a Bogue, a few Fletchers, and a couple Mayhans, I think. I'm not quite sure what they're using to show the porters. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's a farragut with guns with actually the gun shield on all three of these. These are actually on the actual farragut, just gun shielded 5 inchers, but on these ones are slightly different model. And what do we have against? We have a Kagero, 2 Yugumos, which are pretty much just Kageros, or 3 Yugumos, Shiratsuyus, Kamikazes, and Mutskis. So nothing too big. So pretty much Kageros, Fubukis, and Mutskis. And let's just pop our plane in the air. There's not much here that can actually knock it down. So you can see there's 2 distinct groups of destroyers. You have a 4-strong group on the northern end, and you have a 5-strong group on the western end. So you can kind of choose who you're going to engage first. I like to head towards the west while engaging the destroyers to the north. That way it kind of whittles down what damages or what health they have before they engage me. And it helps to get a bunch of damage and some fires here and there as well. You just need to keep track of where all the destroyers are, because they do start slinging torpedoes at you. And I actually did this mission just before, trying to show it off in Kuma, and I was doing pretty good, but then I sucked up a couple torpedoes and went down, so I had to redo it. But it's not terrible. Like I said, this is not a hard mission at all. You just have to have good situational awareness with said torpedoes. Alright, so I'm going to keep my distance a little bit farther this time. One thing that the update from yesterday has that I did not actually get a chance to mention because I forgot about it is that the consumables that each ship can use, so this being like speed boost or repair or radar, things like that, they always have a cooldown after you use them. But sometimes when you look at the consumable and you see a countdown, you don't know if that's how much time you have left for the consumable or if that's the cooldown itself. I specifically have this problem with hydroacoustic search, considering it lasts so long. One thing that they just added is that when the specified consumable is on cooldown, it actually turns red to signify that it is on cooldown. And it's a simple change, but it actually has made a lot of difference in my eyes right now, because I can, at a glance, check to see if my consumable is on cooldown or if it's still in effect. So I do really like that change. Like I said, it's not a big change, but it's just enough to make it just normal gameplay a lot easier. Alright, so we're kind of going into the middle of both of these groups, moving around to try and not soak up any torpedoes that I can't see yet. This destroyer is looking like she wants to send some torpedoes my way. So we're going to angle them towards her in a second. There we go. And we're lighting a ton of fires. Now, I do have a buff to my fire chance, but this is still a lot of fires. Alright, and then time to switch. One thing that these missions do have the bots do, unfortunately, is that they will just run into the wall and stay there. If you can't find a ship, like if you're doing one of the higher missions, and there's still 4 destroyers left or whatever like that, and you can't find them, check towards the wall. 99% of the time, that's where they'll be. There's not many islands on these maps for them to get caught on, though they still sometimes do. But, yep, there you go. Second mission cleared. Again, it's really not hard. You can even clear it with the destroyer if you really wanted to. So let's see how we did. 80,000 and a half damage, 6 ships sunk, 97 hits, 13 fires though. Not that much damage from fires, but that's pretty much because they were all sunk before the fires could really do anything. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Just 9 destroyers. So if you have something that's really good with destroyers, then feel free to go ham on them. Just be careful of torpedoes, and also the fact that they are quite fast. All Japanese destroyers are quite fast. So if you bring something slow, like a New York or something like that, then you may have a bit more issue actually hunting them down. With that, I will wrap up today's video. If you liked the video, make sure you join me tomorrow while we go over the third mission in this first set of 4. And again, thank you and take care.